Now, as many of you already know that towards the end of the month of September, many of the new investors are waiting for the ONVO second launch. Today, we just saw the ONVO car being delivered. It looks like they are being delivered elsewhere, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it shows you that Nio is getting closer and closer. I mean, in the screen, you notice that there's a video of two trucks carrying the ONVO L60, transporting them to various places, which is something that, of course, it's pretty amazing. You will note that the Nio's executives last week indicated that ONVO's mass production will commence mid-August, which this truck, I don't know if it's confirming that Nio has already started rolling off the ONVO for mass production, or if whether these are still exhibition cars. I mean, the 15th, it's this week on Thursday, and to get to see already Nio transporting these cars, it makes investors wonder if these are the cars that are ready to be delivered or ready to be sold to the customers. This is something that is pretty exciting, and I hope these are the cars that are confirming the final stage for Nio to show that they are now mass producing these cars for customers. If this is the case, then it's lights out. I mean, we are waiting for the second launch, as I just said, and you will know that after the second launch, 7 days after the second launch, ONVO is expecting to start with the deliveries of that model. This is something that is absolutely great, something that is interesting, and it makes me wonder the kind of deliveries we'll get to see, in fact, starting from end of September. Though there might not be that much, but September, rest assured, we're going to get to see ONVO also reporting their monthly deliveries, which is something that is pretty exciting. Now, ONVO team or ONVO's executive team have been doing quite a number of presentations, where we saw even yesterday another presentation being held where it was unveiled that the map for the ONVO users is now ready or has been launched, and therefore making it possible, or it will make it possible and easier for the ONVO users to navigate, going to chargers, navigate, going to battery swapping stations. As you know that ONVO will be sharing some of the battery swapping stations with Nio. According to Nio, ONVO's plans, they were planning to have a total of 1,000 battery swapping stations at the launch of ONVO, but based on the article we read last week, they might not be at 1,000. They're still busy deploying or trying to make sure that they get to the 1,000. But one thing for sure is that towards the end of the year, they are still targeting to get to that 1,000, which therefore means that we can expect the ONVO users to enjoy the kind of battery as a service experience which the Nio main brand users are getting. So I'm happy, I'm very excited, because this shows us the progress that the ONVO team together with Nio is making. In terms of the car beauty, we know how the car looks like on the outside. Inside, we partially know how it looks like, and the second launch will officially unveil, of course, the car from the inside out. But though we have seen quite a number of features in the car, or how the car looks like on the inside, which getting more pictures or full detailed pictures, it will be just a cherry on top, as we have seen that it will be having a horizontal screen, which Nio, as per their studies, they realize that their customers prefer more horizontal screen than any other screen, which is something that is pretty exciting and makes us look forward to the second launch, which is coming before end of September. So yeah, man, ONVO, it is a Nio Catalyst, which is very important to Nio, because I think this is a car that will take them to profitability, personally, because it is quite cheaper than all the Nio models, and on top of that, technology-wise, it will be using latest technology. It will be having some of the features that you find on the Nio brand, which is why they are able to easily also utilize battery swapping stations like what or how Nio is doing with their models. So though these things are there are some features that will just remain for the Nio brand, like Nomi. We know the Nomi is not there. We did not see Nomi on the ONVO L60, which is still fine based on the price. But with Nio, there will be extra things that you get that you won't find on the ONVO L60 sub-brand. So I look forward, and I think the demand for Nio will continue being there. Nio will still continue selling well, because even to me personally, if they are to put ONVO L60, put Nio ES6. I'm going for a Nio ES6 because I love Nio the most. Yes, ONVO is top notch, it's good, but obviously because of the brand that Nio has built, yeah, I am more of a Nio guy than an ONVO guy. But ONVO still, it is a brand that is expected to do very well. If I cannot afford a Nio, absolutely I would go for an ONVO car. If money is not an issue, I'm going for a Nio car. So Nio models will still do well because these are the models that have proven themselves and have been in the market for quite some time, and therefore choosing them over other brands or other new brands, it is supposed to be much easier because we have seen how they perform. We have seen the good comments that comes from people, which is why I think even the demand that we'll see on Nio, it won't slow down because of ONVO, but rather we might see Nio delivering the kind of deliveries they're delivering even more, because Nio, it is becoming that brand that is quite popular in China, and therefore ONVO will just have a new segment or a new kind of people that could not afford the Nio cars. They'll be going to scoop or get their ONVO car, as that car is much cheaper and can be afforded by quite a number of people. ONVO is for the mass market, whilst Nio is for the middle to upper income earners, which those people in the middle to upper class are going to continue buying your Nios, whilst those in the mass market now, they are going to want to buy the ONVO L60 leader. So yeah, those companies that are in the mass market, EV mass market cars like your Xpeng, like your Tesla, some of your Tesla Model Ys, they are going to really fight for their customers, because this ONVO L60 is going to bring some fierce competition into the mass market. This is a showcase because this car is quite a beauty. Over and above that, it will be eligible, or those that buy it, they will also be doing battery swapping stations, which is very important on this fast growing EV industry. Otherwise, that's all from me. I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about these trucks that we just saw, full of the ONVO L60 cars being delivered somewhere. Do you think that these are production cars that we were talking about last week? Personally, I think so, because the report we read last week, it said mid-August, and yeah, we are very close to mid-August. I mean, the 15th is on Thursday, and of which seeing these trucks, one has to wonder if these are not production cars. But personally, I think they are, but obviously we'll wait for confirmation. Otherwise, if not, this will be exhibition cars going to some of the other cities or some of the other areas in China. So I look forward. The future is bright. Tell me what you think. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.